Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming. This is episode 19 of our Rebel Summer 61 campaign using the a.o.m mod. You see, once again, we are already loaded straight onto a battle map here as end of last episode, our Army of Western Tennessee ran into the Federal Third Corps of what army? Not sure which army. Ran into a Third Corps of one of the federal armies at Springfield, Illinois. So, kind of a big deal, this battle, just like the battle at Bloomington, Missouri. Though it's not looking good for us. We are on the attack. Federals have 50 morale to our 35 morale, and we have to attack up here. And it's the Copperton map, so we can get there fairly quickly. Just use this road here. Same as my attack on this map last time. I'm going to set up here on the hillside and push into the Federals from here and avoid the wood line. The morale difference, I'm kind of worried, as this army is currently unsupported. I'd originally moved this army up towards Springfield to support the Harem, and I switched orders for the Harem to redirect to Bloomington after the disastrous fight over Cramps Hill. So this army is now unsupported completely. It's by itself. So we do have to win this. I'm not going to withdraw this army. We do not back away from a fight. So, I'm going to get my troops set up and get them in motion. I'll come back in. Well, it's already 1930, so it's the end of the day. I just noticed that. So, it's definitely going to be a day 2 fight. So, I'll come back in once we have contact with the Federal Defense Point. Alright, it's now 12 noon of day 2. And we do have the Federal line side. Once again, they're kind of spread out from just by the edge of the stream down through the woods here. I'm not going to do what I last time where I attempted to march around on this flank here and come in behind them. And I'm thinking we're going to come right in here and push straight down the lines instead of trying to move around. I don't have any cavalry in this force. If I did have cavalry, I think I would do a push around towards Mason Hill Road to take the objective from them. But we're going to push in on their army itself. We did take about 130 men, 140 men in overnight attrition to 0 from the Federals, but our morale has about evened out now. So yeah, our morale is actually evened out now. It's 57.5 each, so our morale came up by 20 points overnight. So I'm going to let my artillery hammer away at the Federals here. Sadly, they're wasting a lot of shots on these skirmishers when they're supposed to be doing counter-battery work, but it is what it is. I'm going to send Bates' division. Starting to march them down this way. Along with Lawton. He's my other big, not Lawton, that's the artillery. Chatham. We now march that way. And get set up for this attack. I'm going to leave Pillow's division where it is, because the Federals might try to push out after the artillery. So I've seen them do that in the past when I've moved my infantry forward. So I'm just going to move them up on the right flank. And they might just push straight into the woods as this other attack is coming up the flank here. It's going to take me a little while to get this set up, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now going on 1340 at day 2, and we're about in position now to begin our attack. I'm going to be doing single brigade attacks straight down the line here with the 1st Division. Then I'm going to follow it up with a wraparound from Chatham, swinging in from this direction. So I want to try and push in these brigades here down to the battery before I bring Chatham's division in along the road here. So let's get this kicked off. Big problem with this force is that it is still armed with mixed muskets. The better weapons have not made their way down to this force yet. Kick this off with the 10th Arkansas Regiment, followed up by the Legion of Florida Men, and then Clayton Sr.'s brigade. I did have one of the brigades in this division start building breastworks just to start raising their perk levels. And as you can see, we are well outranged by the Federals here. This is probably going to be a bloody attack for us, especially if they start pulling back in front of us. Which it looks like they are about to do. We've got a good volley off right there. Are these guys firing through a standing up brigade? That's not something I can do. Love when the AI cheats a little. Getting somebody's divisional staff right behind them doing some good damage to it. Looks like we're getting the better of the exchange. Brigades firing. There they go. I was wondering when they were going to break at almost 50% casualties. Advancement right there, and then we'll have Clayton's take over the attack. Division Commander, get the hell. Bait, what are you doing back here? Federals are really not reacting to this attack, possibly because of this division up here. But we've kind of seen stuff like this before. That battery went right away, but I think they'd already taken some counter battery fire. Both these brigades just kind of lying here, not reacting. I'm kind of happy to see that. Alright, Clayton, move up, get ready to go. Shit, there goes the Florida men. This was their first battle, though, so it's to be expected. Be up there with your attacking men, Bates. He's wounded. Clayton is. There we go. Push him back. Bait is demoralized, really. And there goes the Legion of Florida men off the field. I had such high hopes for those crazy bastards. Trying to understand why the Federals are not shifting to really meet this attack. I'm failing to understand it. Wait, you're kind of done. Let's swing you down here. Pick up on this flank. Definitely done a number towards a few of their divisional headquarters. We already have them at 14% casualties. They're probably going to start withdrawing soon to prevent a major victory. Which we kind of need after that major defeat that we just had at Cramps Hill. Why are you moving off to rally a battery? What the hell? Your morale up, but you can't really take too many more casualties today, but to kind of swing you in, we're going to send you down to take the objective. These guys actually have good weapons. That's probably the one brigade in this army that does. Looks like Clayton's brigade's got their morale back up. That's good. Alright, start pushing at that skirmish line. Who's in command of this corps? I haven't even looked at that. A.J. Smith. He's got 4 battles. Better leadership than Polk. Better. He's doing pretty badly for his stats. About to jump this to a major victory. They're about to pull off. Boys doing? Get down here. Yeah, we just jumped into a major victory. They're still fighting. Oh, there they go. They're starting to break. There they go. Keep firing into them, boys. Cause as many casualties as possible. I'm honestly surprised to pull off the major victory. 22% casualties. Usually the AI will pull out before that happens. That battery, damn it. I have 2 minutes left. Let's just speed this up. That went a lot better than I actually expected it to be honest with you. That went a lot better. Took down 3,500 of their 16,000 infantry, 150 of their 400 cavalry. We got all 5 of their guns. It's almost 3,700 of the 16,000 men. We lost 1,638 of our 16,414 infantry. We had no cavalry in this force. We lost 1 of our 24 guns. It's almost 1,655 of our 16,745 men. Alright, we're just going to see how the Legion of Florida men did. They did break as their first battle. But they did some good casualties. They did 542 to infantry, 13 artillery patrol, 555. Not too bad. They lost 287 men, so about 2 to 1 on the casualty output. And I think we lost 1 officer wounded. It's just Clayton. See if we got any of theirs. I know their officers were in the firing line. Yep, we wounded Smith. So the corps commander's wounded. wounded Robinson, the 2nd Division commander, and we wounded Fessenden, one of their battery commanders. So Corps commander, division commander, and a battery commander wounded to one of our brigade commanders. Not too bad. I kind of wish we hadn't wounded the Corps commander, because they might actually put somebody who knows what the hell he's doing in charge. I'll get closed out of here, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Glorious victory at the Battle of Springfield, Illinois. Not to be confused with the Battle of Springfield, Missouri. So we've had 2 battles of Springfield in different locations. And General Lawton became a national hero out of that. Alright. So he's probably going to need some type of promotion. Battle of Springfield's end with 3rd Corps of, I'm not sure which army, retreating in panic. The unreported suffered total casualties of 3,713 men. There were 558 killed, 615 captured. Really not too high on the casualty count there. Our casualties totaled 1,655 men, with 218 killed, 326 missing, and the rest wounded. We've captured 1,816 rifles from the field and 2 guns. And we sent 618 soldiers down to our prison camps. Alright, and that battle happened right over here. As you can see, they are kind of out of support range of anybody right now, as I had to shift the harem over to take care of this problem over at Bloomington. Alright, so time for the recap. Last episode, as you all remember, we did have a pretty bloody affair here at Bloomington, fighting over Cramps Hill. Battle could have gone either way right up until the very end, when the Federals actually managed to put together a big final push that drove our casualties over the breaking point. The siege train right now is on its way to St. Joseph, where it is going to refit in preparation for a push against Fort Kearny. Army Mississippi is still recovering at Cairo from their fight there. They're still down the orange. We've only moved the game about 2 days over the last 2 episodes, so nothing's really changed overly much. So it's Army Middle Tennessee at Nashville, Army of Eastern Tennessee up at Cumberland Gap. Engineer Corps is still constructing this fortification here, which is another 40 days away from completion. And we still have all these Federals massed up in front of the Army of the Potomac. So it looks like they're on the move over here now too. So it looks like we might have an engagement here at Manassas, or the one over at Bloomington. And these corps here kind of upset me. I probably could have pushed in, attacked, and seen them off. But I've also wanted to deal with the Army of New England, which has been sitting down here, but not really doing anything. They've only got 11,000 men. And I probably could have sent the Army of Shenandoah to take care of it, but I don't want to unmask the Shenandoah Valley. And they still have this corps sitting here just doing nothing. 2nd Corps of Potomac's been sitting here in Western Virginia for a while, just doing absolutely nothing, but we don't exactly have the strength to attack them either. It's not a big numbers difference, but this army has not fought before, so pushing them into an attack against I'm not sure if this is the same corps that's been sitting here this entire time. Probably is, so they probably haven't fought either, so it'd probably be like an odd affair. As much as I kind of want to push into Western Virginia, resecure the cities there, and get our support in Virginia up, I don't want to really pull any of the forces that they have over here in middle country of the map. And the British really haven't done anything yet. They're still, as of our last reports, they are still sitting up here along the Canadian border, not really intervening like they're supposed to be. I don't know if they're winning on the French or what. And the French intervention is, we'll have that in another 6.8 days, 7 days. And I know the Federals are still working on the Emancipation Proclamation. Hopefully this is done first. I don't know. We will see. Now we'll keep things moving along, so I'll be back. Alright, as soon as I hit play, we had this second battle jump in, so I didn't even need to stop recording. All I had to do was hit the play button. So it is still June 13th, so this battle is happening the same day as the first day of Springfield. So as both of these battles are going on at the same time. So we have Don Carlos Buell, commander of the Army of the James, coming at us with 3rd Corps Army of the Potomac, 1st Corps Army of the Potomac, Army of the Potomac headquarters, and 1st Corps Army of the James. So it really should be Army of the Potomac in commands, as it's 2 of their corps, but I'm guessing Buell is the senior commander of the 2, so he has overall command. So they're bringing 32,265 infantry, 6,619 cavalry, and 73 guns against our 26,710 infantry, 2,787 cavalry, and 121 guns. So you'll remember, there's a very artillery-heavy force. Even though it's all smaller batteries, we just have a lot of them. Alright, so we're going to go jump into this one and once again show the Federals the error of their ways. Welcome, my grunts, to the 10th Battle of Manassas Junction. So once again, we're on the defense. We are defending the New Market Sudley Road back here. And basically the same defense point as usual. I'm just pulling back further from the force, kind of give the Federals, once again, more of a chance to get across and mass up for a proper attack. So the defense line is Branch's Division on the left, Demi Brigade in the center, Ruggles on the right, Johnson in reserve, and Mountains Division overwatching this road coming down from the McLean House with the Washington Artillery, and the Virginia Artillery Reserve is sitting behind the main line over here. And also have Lee's Cavalry sitting in reserve also. Last few battles we do not need to send the reserves forward at all. So possibly the same thing again here, but who knows, they may actually, prove me wrong for once, but we'll see. So it's 5 a.m., so we got all day for this fight. Hopefully we'll be done today, because I do want to get back and get some vengeance over in the west. So I'll be back once we have contact with the Federal lines. Alright, it's now 7:30 in the morning. We do our first sighting on Federal Cavalry coming along our right flank line. So I actually did start moving Johnson's division forward to support over here. Honestly, I did not do a proper map recon on this one, so the Federals are coming in only at this corner here, and 2 corps already on the field. The Army of James Corps arriving an hour from now. And it looks like they were mostly massed up back here by the dust trails. So I could be wrong. Might mostly just be their cavalry coming down this way. But we will see. So move you boys up just a little bit more. I just hear firing out this way. Yep, we got more cavalry coming down the road over here, so they are coming from both directions once again. So we do have cavalry coming at both our defense lines. We have here 6th U.S. Regiment. Who are you part of? I don't know why I did that. 1st Corps Army of Potomac, so who's coming down this road here? 1st Corps Army of the Potomac, so the Corps is kind of split in half. Interesting. Here I thought they would halt. They're still coming forward. Texas Brigade is a melee shock unit. Everybody else is sharpshooters. Let's kind of move you up on line better. Halfway decent opening volley. And the other brigade's rushing forward to help a regiment, actually. Took them down by 50% strength right there. We got some infantry over here. Irish Legion. Okay, they usually come up on their own, too. Seems Cochrane's better at moving his men around than some of the other units are. You're not going to find a good way through, buddies. They just ended up throwing their cavalry away, looking for a way across my lines. There's a federal artillery. You boys a counter battery. I need these batteries in a while. See if any of them are leveled yet. Almost for one of them. Oh, hello. Hey, boys. That's, unexpected. Wow, this is a interesting cavalry tactic, I'm going to say. I mean, they're basically just scouted the entirety of my lines. And over light dragoons, I think I need you guys to come up here and spread my line out. These batteries look like they're trying to march through us. Legion's about to get ripped up over here. Oh, they really got the dander up. Maybe Army Potomac's trying to finish this off before the Army of the James arrives? All these batteries mass up here, just push into them. Go give me those guns. I'm not going to let them sit there and fire at us. Now, there's Buell. It's going to be done before the one corps from the Army of the James arrives. I think it might be. They're already getting ready to break. Give me the 2nd Virginia also. There goes those batteries. just watched Buell throw his army away. What we just watched. Or at least his cavalry and one brave infantry brigade. Or 2 brave infantry brigades. They're moving away. Jones losing men. Oh! No, the battery's basically non-existent anymore, so it makes sense. I think they might be withdrawing. I did see that one brigade marching off. And I'm not talking about these two. There was one moving this way down the road here from left to right. So they might be moving away or shifting their attack point. But I think they might be shifting away. They already got them down to 24 points of morale. It looks like it's going to be quiet here for a minute, so I'll be back. Alright, that only took about 2 more minutes there, so we're just going to speed this along. This was... I mean, it's interesting what they tried to do with the cavalry. But, yeah, Buell really screwed the pooch on this one. So we took down 250 of their 31,000 infantry, 800 to 6,500 cavalry, 20 of their 70 guns, total loss of 1,800 of their 38,000 men. We lost 123 of our 26,700 infantry, 2 of our 2,787 cavalry, 2 of our 121 guns, total loss of 147 of our 31,147 men. He just threw away 1,300 men for nothing. Now, I honestly do believe this was not a planned attack. I'm actually of the opinion that they were trying to move some of those forces away from our front, and they clipped us, is what happened. So they did not have the morale to push this fight in. Now we're just going to see if you got any of their commanders. There's just the 1st Corps here. And I'm Dalf. Irish Legion came up on his own. He's fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got... And we wounded 1 battery commander, it looks like. Yep. I'll get closed out here and see you all at the newspaper screen. A victory at the 10th Battle of Manassas Junction. Army of the Jane withdrawing. And they once again blamed it on a poor old major. I mean, really? The enemy's reported suffered total casualties of 1,254 men. There are 207 killed and 810 captured. Our casualties total 147 men with 18 killed, 25 missing, and the rest are wounded. Captured 536 rifles and 7 guns from the field and sent 849 soldiers off to our prison camps. Yeah, that was a battle that should have never have happened. I'm actually honestly of the opinion that they were trying to move one of these forces away, and they just clipped our combat zone. Start rolling. Actually, we got to pause. I still got to do those replacements in the Army of West Tennessee. And the combat's still going on, so doesn't end actually until tomorrow. But we'll do the replacements now before Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, West Tennessee. And I think he's been replaced already. Nope, Clayton. There we go. So it was just Clayton that was wounded. Alabama. Plenty of colonels from Alabama. Let's go by seniority. Alright, Stedman, you're up. Alright. I'll be back with the next incident. Hopefully it's another combat here at Bloomfield, but if they're as messed up as I think they are, they might just pull away from us. We'll see. Alright, it's now 10 a.m. of June 15th, and the a.o.m has engaged the Army of Southwest Missouri. So we have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Corps of the Army of Southwest Missouri here. I don't see the Army of Kansas, and I'm pretty sure, or the Kansas Militia, I'm pretty sure they were on the field unless they turned into one of these corps, which is a possibility. They might have just added the corps. Yeah, 1,300 men. I think the 3rd Corps was the Kansas Militia. Okay, so they just made it the 3rd Corps of this force. So, they have 32,752 infantry, 3,427 cavalry, and 14 guns under command of Lyon. Going up against our 23,127 infantry, 2,844 cavalry, and 40 guns under command of my avatar. So, let's go jump into this one and get us some vengeance. Welcome, my grunts, to the second battle of Bloomington. Alright, we're starting out showing a minor victory. Their morale, federal morale is at 27.6, start 36.2. It's now 10 a.m. of the first day. So, morale is going to improve for both sides as I get into position. The Federals are defending here at the stone wall. And this is a nice open field battle. Now, I don't know if the Federals are going to be set up behind the stone wall or slightly forward of it. Sometimes they're set up forward, sometimes they're set up behind, sometimes they're going to be right on. I don't know where they're going to be. So the plan for right now is to send my cavalry division forward out to this point here, try and get a better sighting on the Federals. And make a plan of attack basically from there. Right now I'm envisioning coming in from down here at the Snow Farmstead and pushing up this way along the farm tract, so we're not assaulting this wall directly. But we'll see how it goes. So get my cavalry out there, take a look at what we got, and I'll be back. Alright, it's now 12:20 at day one. We do have the Federal side. They're strung out in a line. They're not even along this wall here like I would be. So I know the Federals would slam in down this road here. Spread out a line down in this direction with some cavalry forward over here. So I actually did order my batteries up first this time to hopefully stay ahead of the infantry, though it's not really going too hot. It's taken me hours just to get men across this one ford that I had to cross it. That's the only one I had available to me, so it's just taken a while. So as soon as my batteries are in position, I'm going to move them forward to about where the cavalry is now and start bombarding their positions, and then shift the cavalry out this way to get a better look at what's out here. If they have most of their cavalry massed out here, I will send my cavalry division forward to take care of them. We have now moved over to a minor defeat as the Federal morale has improved throughout the day, as I thought it would. It is now better than ours. It's at 43.7 to our 42.4. So I'm hoping to get this attack kicked off as quickly as possible. It's just taking me forever to get these men where I need them. So it's going to be a while. So I'll be back. Alright, it's now 15:25 of day one, and I was shifting my main impetus of attack along this axis here. Drive down the line of the Federals in this direction, but it looks like we actually have Federal cavalry behind me now. So that point of attack is no longer valid for us. Let's halt Gordon's regulars to guard our back here. And Steuben shoots in. I think I'm still going to send the Empire Rebels in to clean up. There's a few understrength brigades over here, so they should be able to handle that themselves. Is this what's left of the Kansas militia? No, it's the 2nd Corps. It's coming up behind us. Waiting for that to happen. I'm going to send in my cavalry over here on this flank and clear out these Kansas cavalry regiment. attack orders just so they start moving. I was not expecting this. The Empire Rebels should be able to handle whatever's over here. Cavalry's closing in. And their cavalry dismounted. First Kansas Militia, and they got some long range. I did not see them covering those batteries. Cavalry's ready to break already, so a few volleys should see them off. Rebels pushing at them. There they go. Needs to get in place just to block in these reserves that are coming in. I think the T brigades should be fine to handle it on their own. Alright, boys, push it up over here. Double time, please. Let's clear off that cavalry brigade. We got another regiment over there, but I'm not worried about it. Just want to block off whatever this is. Rebels are still moving forward. Oh, they're coming after my artillery. Rains. Federals are being a little proactive. Not used to that. Good job, Millen. They got infantry coming out to support this cavalry. I've already broken. That is the problem. They do have more maneuver elements than us. Damn division moving at the double. This was completely unexpected. Those butchers just broke. Not good. Alcorn, what is going on over here? Here with a horse, move up. Get rid of that brigade, that regiment. Boys, push up the road here. Empire rebels are not doing too hot themselves. We do have some morale issues, it appears. Oh, Cap Brigade, go start hitting them. And they pushed a battery down the road, which just held up the Janziga Legion. Looks like they decided to attack me instead of the other way around. What should have been an easy attack for my cavalry's turned into a damn debacle. And there goes the Empire Rebels. And that's a glitched out Cavalry Brigade. That is not good for us. Oh, this is not going good. Alright, very good. Get rid of this regiment. Get your division up that road, damn it. Why do you keep stopping? Keep going. That retreating artillery battery keeps distracting them. Okay, looks like we've seen off this attack on my artillery, though one of the batteries did break. Cavalry's moving away from us. Come help with the 13th Regiment. Tieflings, hit that brigade. Did not want you to do that, but get rid of that battery, damn it. Zika, keep moving forward. You're starting to piss me off. Oh, that's a detachment. That's why they're not breaking. There they go. I broke their center. Or at least the attack they sent forward. Boys are just wasting shots on that cavalry. Pull back. You boys halt. I think I might be replacing Alcorn. That should have never happened. And they're pushing through where my cavalry was. So there are these brigades so we can turn and face them. You need to get back by your division. There's that corps. We can still turn this around. Hopefully. Your division commander. I'll let a fuck over there. Now, you boys come over this way. Alright, let's pull this division back. Try and get our division back together over here. Oh, what the hell's going on? Where the hell's a Janzika? Guys. Janzika is really pissing me off this battle. Copperhead's pushing the position. Marine, you need to get up by your damn division now. Here we go, rip those Kansans apart. At the double. Friggin' Janzikas, move it. Like damn Janzikas don't want to fight. Boys, lay down for right now. Where the hell's your cavalry? What the hell? Turn to face that damn retreating unit. Boys are stable now. Stand up. Hey, Janzikas, you finally decided to join the party. I think Kelly's going to end up getting replaced. Copperhead, support the tieflings. Emus, push forward at the stone wall. Started pushing it back in our direction. See, why aren't you boys moving? That's a detachment. They're going to take forever to break, so just push past them. Alright, you friggin' bird, get me that stone wall. And I just switched over to a minor victory. I'm trying to get this out before the day ends, otherwise it'll be a day 2 fight. It's already become bloody enough, and this is really going to knock down our readiness. I think we've recovered this battle. Move at the double, there's nobody there. Wildcats, don't break on me. Got enough whiskey for this fight. Copperheads, what are you doing? Thank you. Alright, looks like the objective point is ours. Stop and fire. You guys are really annoying me today. Alright, we have taken the objective. Going on over here. Doing shoots and halt. Stay in position. Early moose in. Go hit the 19th. We snatched this one from the jaws of defeat, thankfully. Oof. Alright, copperheads. See these boys off. And they turn to face the emus. Bad choice. And that brigade's falling back to our front, so let's tag team the 19th here. Empire, you've reformed. Don't think we're gonna need them. Boys not firing. Oh, there's a glitch from the retreating unit. There they go. Ooh, we just butchered the 19th. Still not withdrawing, but there should be an overnight withdrawal from this army. End of the day, just kind of sporadic fighting at this point. See if we can't engage this brigade. They were moving away from us. Oh, I hit the division commander, damn it. Just trying to guarantee this victory at this point. What a damn debacle this was. Boys going to play, they're going to keep pulling back. They're going to keep pulling back. Yeah, they don't want to play. Now you boys come over here towards the objective point and just sit on it. I'm wondering if I need to redo the entire command structure of this division. But I think Kelly's definitely gone. Barksdale did very well as usual. Nobody wants to play with the emus. I mean, I don't blame them. Where's Georgia? You finally get those advance orders. How about we come over here and join your division? Cavalry, you're done for today. Empire Rebels, come rejoin your division. I'm honestly surprised the Federals have not issued a withdrawal order yet. He moves at the double, please. Looks like that withdrawal order is going out. Yeah, to get in the way before I could drive this into a major victory. I still have more infantry brigades hiding over here. There they go. Only 5 minutes on the clock, though, this time. You keep chasing him, Georgia. Whereas Georgia's not getting some very good treatment right here. Yep, they stop the fire and then turn away. Just halt. We're out of time anyway. Ugh. That was horrid. We did win, but that was horrible. The line really surprised me with that push he threw in at my center to go after my artillery. That was really surprising. Kind of almost really threw my entire plan of attack off. Then again, plans don't last first contact with the enemy, so. But damn. And Kelly from the Janzika, he's done. He's fired. He's going to go take a command of a fort somewhere. Not sure where, but he's getting a fort. So he's no longer in command of that brigade. Alright, we took down 5,500 of their 36,000 infantry, 1,100 of their 3,800 cavalry, all 15 of their guns. Total loss of 6,500 of their 40,000 men. We lost 1,959 of our 23,061 infantry, 404 of our 2,843 cavalry, 18 of our 43 guns. Total loss of 2,457 for our 26,495 men. That one. Alright, time to go through the paperwork. I don't think we lost anybody wounded from the officer corps. Yep. Alright, combat reports. We'll go through strength first for our units here. Alcorn's Cavalry Division, 2nd Georgia Cavalry Brigade. Had 20 killed, 165 wounded, 26 go missing, 211 total casualties. Last aggregate, 742, 22% casualties. Yorkshire Yeomanry Harewood Horse. 11 killed, 97 wounded, 20 go missing, total of 128, aggregate of 830, 13% casualties. Bill's Butchers, 10 killed, 42 wounded, 13 missing, total of 65, aggregate of 867, 7% casualties. Division total 14% casualties. Greg's Division, Tiefling Infantry, 47 killed, 284 wounded, 52 missing, total of 383, aggregate of 2,190, 15% casualties. New York Copperheads, 37 killed, 232 wounded, 43 go missing, total of 312, aggregate of 2,398, 12% casualties. Emu Brigade, 6 killed, 43 wounded, 6 missing, total of 55, aggregate of 2,414, 2% casualties. Swedish Chefs, 8 killed, 7 wounded, 1 go missing, total of 16, aggregate of 53, 23% casualties, 9% for the division. Drayton's Division, Steuben shoots in, 26 killed, 195 wounded, 36 missing, total 257, aggregate of 2,270, 10% casualties. 1st Georgia Regulars, 18 killed, 100 wounded, 13 missing, total 131, aggregate of 2,494, 5% casualties. Empire Rebels, 25 killed, 150 wounded, 33 missing, total 208, aggregate of 2,564, 8% casualties. Butler's Battery, 1 wounded, 1 missing, total of 2, 63 men, 3% casualties, 7% for the division. Rains Division, Wildcat Brigade, 28 killed, 131 wounded, 23 missing, total of 182, aggregate of 2,049, 8% casualty rate. White Lightning Brigade, 42 killed, 221 wounded, 33 missing, total 296, aggregate of 2,256, 12% casualties. Janzika Legion, 18 killed, 95 wounded, 22 missing, total 135, aggregate of 2,467. Barksdale Detachment I don't really care about, so I detached them to go take a battery by mistake. Robertson's Battery, 2 wounded, that's it, aggregate 58, 3% casualties, 8% for the division. Pemberton's Artillery Division, Scott's Battery, 8 killed, 28 wounded, 5 missing, total of 41, aggregate of 37, 53% casualties. Missouri Fire Breathers, no dead or wounded. Jeremy's Crazy X, 1 wounded, 1 missing, total of 2, total 58 total, 3% casualties. Oddball's Battery, 4 killed, 11 wounded, 3 missing, total of 18, aggregate of 60, 23% casualties. Boomstick Battery, 2 killed, 4 wounded, 2 missing, total of 8, aggregate of 60, 12% casualties, 20% for the division. Alright, combat reports. 2nd Georgia Cavalry Brigade did 191 to infantry, 18 to cavalry for total 16, total 225. Yorkshire Yeomanry did 239 to cavalry. Bill's Butchers did 110 to cavalry, division total 574. Greg's Division, Tiefling Infantry did 501 to infantry, 26 to artillery for total 532. New York Copperheads did 1,032 to infantry, captured 10, 18 artillery for total 1,065. Right now they look like they're getting the Grumpy Seal of approval. Emu Brigade did 362 to infantry, captured 109 for total 471. Swedish Chefs did absolutely nothing for all the casualties. Division total 2,068. Drayton's Division, Steuben shoots in. Did 344 to infantry, 314 to cavalry for total 658. 1st Georgia Regulars did 271 to infantry, 214 to cavalry, 4 artillery for total 489. Empire Rebels did 103 to infantry, 36 to cavalry for total 139. Butler's Battery did 20 to infantry, 2 to cavalry for total 22. Division total 1,308. Rains Division, Wildcat Brigade did 752 to infantry, 17 artillery for total 769. White Lightning Brigade did 816 to infantry, captured 51, 4 artillery for total of 874. Janzika Legion did 278 to infantry, 56 artillery for total 334. Barksdale's Detachment captured 4 guns. Robertson's Battery did nothing. Division total 1,977. Artillery Division, Scott's Battery did 59 to infantry, 26 to cavalry, 2 to artillery for total of 87. Missouri Fire Breathers did 40 to infantry. Jeremy's Crazy X did 35 to infantry, 4 to cavalry, 1 artillery for total of 42. Oddball's Battery did 70 to infantry, 22 to cavalry for total of 92. And the Boomstick Battery did 51 to infantry, 18 to cavalry, 3 to artillery for total of 76, division total of 337. Alright, let's see if we got any of their officers. We didn't lose anybody. Some divisions with no units in it. Oh, this was the old Kansas militia. Looks like they're forming new divisions. So they're going to be strengthening up this corps. Divisions with nobody in it. Oh, I'm not even looking at the officers. Bah, I'm on the wrong tab. Let's go take a look at that again. Yeah, these divisions had nobody in it. Wounded Colonel Amory. I think their first corps did most of the fighting. Killed Colonel Carr, the 1st Cavalry Battalion. On separate brigades. We can't see every unit, it doesn't look like. Wounded Captain Schaefer, 1st Missouri Artillery Battery C. Wounded Colonel Matthews, 2nd U.S. Artillery, Company F. Wounded Brigadier General Cook. And we wounded a few of their officers, not a lot. That was all 1st Corps, yeah. Alright. For all that fighting, not a lot of officer casualties. Especially on my side, I expect to take a few officer casualties. I'm going to get closed out of here, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. A victory at Bloomington, Army Southwest Missouri fleeing in panic. And they blamed it on a poor old colonel. But then again, I think can't blame it on the Army commander because of that major victory he just had. The enemy's reportedly suffered total casualties of 6,532 men. There were 965 killed, 3,326 captured. Our casualties totaled 2,457 men, with 310 killed, 333 missing, and the rest are wounded. We've captured 2,900 rifles and 4 guns from the field and sent 3,180 men off to our prison camps. And nobody actually became famous out of that fight. I think it was kind of a debacle. More so than I expected it to be. First things first. Kelly. I mean, he gained experience out of that fight. It's now 2-star. I think you get another shot. You get one more shot. I think Kelly gets one more shot at this. The stats are kind of low. But they are improving. Maybe he'll do better next battle. I drug down our readiness down to the orange, so I'm not going to be able to push my men into Quincy. I'm going to be stuck here. Well, let's roll off this battle. Federal's moving anywhere else. Are they coming back down towards Nashville? Looks like they might be. Army Cumberland's building a hospital at Hartford. Where are you boys retreating to? I hope I don't have to chase you back into the interior. They're retreating into the interior again. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I can't get them out of the damn state. And it looks like we have ourselves another fight over at Manassas, but we're not going to be taking this one this episode. I think this episode's gone on more than long enough. I'm starting to feel it. So, I'm opening all these episodes of battles. Not something I'm used to doing. It's kind of throwing me off my game a little bit. But once again, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, not yet subscribed, please take that and hit that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. following along in the series and enjoying it, don't forget to bayonet that like button, butt stroke that comment section. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.